All right, welcome to episode number 2, special 1-year commentary for the Benevolent Buckley Show. I'm Ryan Matthew Ziegler, one of the actors in the movie. I'm joined by writer-director Tyler Am.
Hello.
And the...
Rotten Corpse.
Yeah, the title actor, character himself, Mr. Joseph Robert Buckley.
Would I actually be considered an actor? Because I'm basically just almost playing myself.
Well, Tony Danza did it for like 25 years, and everyone calls him an actor. So.
Okay, yeah. So thank you, guys.
Well,
Thank
actually,
you.
since you brought that up, Joe. So, Joe in real life, how can we describe you?
Oh, okay. Rotund.
He got his first job at the age of 23.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't have a license.
No, actually, I did tasseled before. That was a job.
That doesn't count.
That
doesn't count. That's just being a person. And you couldn't do that.
Took 4
No, I
years.
got fired.
Took 4 years to get a 2-year degree at the local community college.
Oh, well, I got 2 degrees. I got my associate in art and science.
That was an
I'm
accident.
like a doctor. I'm a doctor.
Yeah, they got the names mixed up in the counseling room.
Oh, okay. They gave it to my cousin.
But anyways, Joe in real life it's the basement dweller that you hear so much about. But in the show, Joe is supposed to be a competent individual who, I think at one point in time had some like YouTube stardom.
Yeah. I think that got dropped in like one of the episodes.
Yeah, and then got picked up to have his own show on this small public access network style thing. And so actually, your character is semi-competent. You know,
Okay.
He can actually make.
Jokes?
Jokes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he can read slowly, but he can read.
Okay. Yeah.
Much like Joe in real life.
Oh, sure. I don't know, like a that and a the. I don't know the difference between. So it mixes me
That
up.
and a the.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, so the character itself, like, because I'm sure that some people are, well, I mean, like, our own experiences, we showed people who maybe weren't really introduced to Joe yet, and they were very confused, like, is that how he is? Is that what he is? And it's like, well, for the most part, yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Sure.
an exaggerated version of Joe Buckley. But there are moments where the Joe Buckley of the Benevolent Buckley Show is a much better human being than the real Joe Buckley. Just depends on the subject matter, really.
I don't know. I think I'm a little bit better than my character.
Yeah, again, it depends on the subject.
Sure.
Well, unlike your character, you aren't able to drive, so you showed up here late.
Yeah, I was a little late for the commentary
Yeah.
recording session.
Yeah.
Because Daddy got too busy.
Yeah.
What was
He was the cat chewed through the window plastic, so he was putting up new plastic on the windows to keep the draft out.
But he had to do that right at the moment where you had to be here on time.
Yeah, I believe so.
So
yeah.
the buck don't fall too far from the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we're a little bit absent-minded. That's okay.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, I don't know. So this is episode 2. Kevin Kramer is a musician. He in real life. So this is kind of Kevin as Kevin, maybe a little bit more heightened and in the oddball.
But there's a lot of real Kevin in this.
Yeah.
I've known Kevin,
Yeah,
I've known
yeah.
Kevin God, I don't know, 12 years, 13 years, and it's a little heightened, but I mean, there's a lot of Kevin in this Kevin.
But he wrote the well, actually, it'll be introduced in this episode, but the end credits theme song, which is just fantastic. So we'll actually get to see the origin of that.
So good.
Yeah. So, anyways, all right, Joe, why don't you give us a countdown?
All right, you can start the episode in 3, 2, 1, play.
Again, this this opening.
Well, it's all miniatures.
That's what I mean. The photography of these miniatures, like the shadow, and so I mean, this is just when I first saw this opening, I squealed, man. I squealed. I was like, I can't believe how kick-ass this looks.
Yeah.
I remember reading, in the script that it was going to be a miniature set and everything, but to actually see it, it's a whole different thing.
Well, originally we'd gotten like a special camera. I can't remember what the heck it's called.
Oh, it was so cool. It was like a little tiny camera on like a stick, and it twisted and turned.
Well, the point was
like.
it's supposed to be like a full-axis gimbal on there, and we were going to be swimming. We're going to be flying around the miniature set, but the fidelity or the image quality just was not that great, and it ended up looking like shit. So the cameras that we used on the show, we just decided to use because they're more cinematic, and I think it turned out great. We just add some slight movement, and it really. All right, I'm going to stop talking because this is just ridiculous. Oh, Dr.
Yep, and I don't have real candles anymore. They took those.
No,
from
because
me.
in episode 1 you set off, you set the cards on fire.
Yeah. So Nick, who is the I don't know if we call him like the producer or the stage director on the show. The guy who designed Erlenmeyer is actually playing Erlenmeyer for the most part.
Yeah.
In a couple shots later in the
laugh.
series, one of our frequent collaborators, Virginia Campbell, she had to just basically put her arm up in him. She had no,
Oh, really?
she had no means of understanding how to make him work, so he just like sits there.
I had no idea. You have to point that out whenever we get to that part.
Yeah, it's one of the episodes where everybody gets in front of the camera.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I love Creepy Callers. Brand new feature. We hadn't seen this one in episode 1.
Oh, that's me.
That's Tyler.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do about that?
Well, see, here's what I would do. Tell your neighbor you want to have an earnest discussion.
You see, and this is peak Buckley right here.
Yeah, this is.
Go upstairs to your bedroom and fall asleep. They'll let themselves out.
It's like the non sequitur oddness where it's like
All right, thanks.
he feels like he really just completed something or helped somebody, but it,
I did.
it was
I gave
nonsense.
helpful advice. No. You go upstairs to your bedroom and fall asleep. They'll let themselves out.
And that's peak Joe, too.
Yeah.
Screaming about wieners and whatnot.
And then the awkwardness afterwards.
yeah.
Yeah.
So this is supposed to be a. Oh, is this your mother?
Yes.
Scream at me, but not too loud.
Hey, Joe, it's your mother.
It's your actual mom.
That's Joe's
Yeah,
Buckley,
yeah.
huh?
yeah.
Look, you gotta call the manufacturer.
But the so all of the swears except for I think one fucker shit somewhere in one of these episodes, it was accidental or bleeped out because it's supposed to be like it's a public access show, so you wouldn't be able to do that. But I feel like it makes it so much funnier than if you hear all of them because it's the idea that like I mean this is just ridiculous. Why even bother bleeping this crap out? And it just makes it feel like it's more important than it is.
No,
Yeah,
nobody can do a blank, dead stare like Joe Buckley. I'll tell you
Oh,
that, man.
sure.
You've got the market cornered on the dead behind the eyes look.
If they ever reboot Jaws, I am gonna be first in line.
Oh, I can't remember what was in this potion.
Well, let me.
You can see, look where it splattered on the desk. It's curdling.
Yeah.
Is this the one where it had?
I don't think this is malic acid. No, malic acid is
No,
white.
that one definitely does have Pop Rocks in it. You can see it. That
Oh,
right
the
there.
Oh
bottom.
yes, that also had pop. Ugh.
But so basically what we had done is we had gone to the grocery store and just bought all sorts of random stuff, and then online we bought like thickening agents, different kinds of like seltzer water and things like that, just to add some odd
Evaporated milk. Who knows what?
well, as the episodes go on, we decided let's just get grosser and grosser and grosser.
Well,
Thank you for that.
well,
Thank you.
at one
But
point
it
in
does help the
episode-
episode.
I think episode 4 maybe. It was most of the potion was made from the food that
Yeah, that
was
we had
catered
eaten that
in
day.
that all of us were eating,
Just Chinese
which
juice.
was Chinese food and yeah. Oh, it was
Off
awful.
of the shrimp or whatever,
Yep,
and the
yep.
orange chicken juice. Yeah.
Yep.
Look at his hands. Joe never knows what the fuck he's
No,
doing
I
with
don't
his
know
hands.
what to do with him. I got bear paws.
Yeah.
I'm not like a great actor. I don't. I have a very hard time remembering my lines and moving.
You see right there, he
Yeah.
just forgot his line.
Yeah.
A lot of those bloopers are real. They're not built in. That's
No.
just Joe.
Yeah. Another wonderful
Century East Anglia.
grouping of art by Brian Michael Hartnett.
Oh, who's that lovely man?
Yeah, a version of Joe Buckley that'll never exist.
I love that witch.
You see,
And that blade is, was it dulled? I can't remember.
Yeah, it was pretty dull. I mean, I was fucking around with it. I was like touching it, and yeah, it was dull.
Okay.
he was to be
I wish we didn't have the foresight to do that.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
relieved from his body.
I actually have the blade.
Get the blade from him.
Yeah, that's mine now.
The tale of the witch
The Witchfinder Dagger. Yeah.
Oh, this is so good. I loved this.
Yeah, we just had blood pumping out.
Yeah, so Nick is behind the desk, and there's a tube going up his arm, and it's just pouring out.
I remember watching,
Oh, wait, hold on
Whoa,
a second.
oh, this is all, yeah.
and that's Tyler, or was it?
Yeah, that was Tyler. He
with
stuck
just
like
with
a water bottle.
Yeah.
with his arm up his crotch, squeezing a water bottle
So
to
Joe's-
simulate the urine.
width of Joe's urethra is like an inch.
Yeah, it's just pumping out like a, yeah. No, people at home don't know this, but I actually have a thing against being like wet and sticky. So that was a tough shot for me to do, but yeah.
So this is Chris Aubrey. He is a regular in projects that we do. He plays basically just the weirdest characters we can
Oh,
think
we
of.
shot like 30 minutes of that. That was gold.
Yeah, it was all just very uncomfortable. Look at those shoes, right?
Yeah,
Hey, he's a fancy boy.
I bought those shoes for the premiere of our movie Butcher the Bakers. Actually.
Nice.
Look at.
I had my Velcros.
I just wish they were cowboy boots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think I wore them in the last play I did too. Yes.
Yeah. They're stompers.
Hey, there's
Oh,
Tyler.
there's me. Not the beautiful woman.
There's Devin Ford.
And quite tasty. I'm like, oh, wait a minute.
That's all improvised nonsense.
People are going to watch.
And now that is the office of the actual community college, the actual community theater.
Yeah.
And that picture of Buck, I'm friends with one of the girls on the board. I took that photo. I put it in, that's one of their mailboxes. I put it in her mailbox underneath all her other items. And like 3 weeks later, I get a message on Facebook like, why is there a picture of Joe Buckley in my, box?
Yeah. Did he sneak in?
If you just saw Dominique sitting in the chair with the blanket around her, she did not feel good at all.
Yeah. This was the second day we were shooting these episodes, 2, 3, and 4.
I mean, they're all great. I just love everybody. I think they just do a great job.
I think it's time we bring out the special guest.
I think that poking stick was used in other different things off the show just to get me
Stuck in
energized.
different parts of your body.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Well, we were advised not to smell the stick, so.
Yeah,
Because
sure.
JoJo would run behind the set with the stick and say, "Nobody come back here! Nobody come back here!
No.
There's a rat I have to kill."
Yeah.
No,
And then he'd
that
be
never
limping
happened.
for the rest of the night, so I don't know what.
No. It was not up my asshole, prostate, or urethra.
Oh,
Don't listen to him, folks.
I'm glad you guys kept a good eye on Erlenmeyer because I didn't want Joe to grab that.
That would just be,
Here's the
kissing that
man,
poor
the myth,
puppet.
the legend himself.
How about I just give you a hug?
I have lesions.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe meant to say lesions.
Well, whatever.
Or I'm
Words
sorry,
are
not
just
lesions.
words.
I mean lacerations.
No, it was written as legion.
It was
Lesions.
Riddy. It was
Oh,
Riddy.
were we that smart to write down the wrong thing?
I
It
think
was
so,
Riddy
yeah.
S lesions, man. It was Riddy.
Oh gosh, look at how smart we are.
Yeah. Yeah, we're clever. That's what my teachers always said about me. I'm clever.
Did you bring it on with you?
No.
This is some of the
Man,
most
I brought
awkward
my
shit ever.
boombox here, and I thought maybe I could share some theme song ideas with you, since you got this dope new show.
And I can't remember. I know Kevin came with the glasses, but were they just Kevin wearing his glasses, and then he was like, you know what, I should wear these on the show.
It's possible.
I think those are his, yeah.
Oh no, he came wearing them. Like
No, but I think he wears those, yeah.
no, that's what I'm saying. He
I
was
think
wearing.
so, yeah.
No, shut up. Shut up.
Okay.
He showed up wearing them. It's what I'm saying. You don't need to repeat it to me 100 times.
No, what
the
I'm
belt
saying
is coming off.
No, what I'm saying is he was wearing them.
Joe's gonna get hit with the belt.
Okay.
This is much like being on the set.
Absolutely.
Joe would get yelled at. I'd laugh,
Yeah.
and then Joe
I'm just
eventually do what
drinking
he's supposed
strange
to.
things.
God, Kevin.
I love this music too. I love this piece of music.
I really want to I really like the second one.
Yeah, so Kevin, when I asked him to come be a guest, he took it upon himself. He's like, you know what, I think I'm going to write a couple songs that maybe, Nick, that maybe he could show on the show. Like, maybe this could be the theme song.
All right. Well,
And then lo and behold, he ends up writing a really, really good one.
Possibly have more, could you?
there's a couple other.
I'm just a dick to everybody.
Oh. How many?
Well, this next one is about.
Yeah, basically Joe has no, like this character that he's playing has no sense of social dynamics.
No.
Yeah, I've got no grace.
I don't know what kind of thing you're going for with this. So I'll just play a little bit of this one. It's a little bit funky though. I might want to.
Yeah,
keep
see,
this
it's
for
funky.
myself, actually.
Okay.
I might keep this for myself.
It's great music.
I mean, are you gonna have any?
Yeah, no, I mean Kevin is. I mean, he's a multi-instrumentalist. I mean, he's
Yeah.
fantastic. You should check out his actual work, Ahimsa.
Oh yeah, look at Nick. Himself.
Yeah, no, Nick knows how to move those. Look at Nate dancing with the camera. Like Nate just did that.
I love Joe's dance here too.
Oh, because Joe doesn't know how to dance.
No, I
Yeah,
don't.
but there's a rhythm to it. It's just a great moment. Everyone's
Yeah.
just dancing. It's weird.
It is very weird.
And there's the exit. And there's the exit.
I mean, this doesn't even make sense. It's like, what do
No.
you? So you're trying to point the exit out so he'll leave?
I think so. Yeah.
I know. I mean, I know that that's what we're doing, but
Come back and sit down, okay?
oh gosh.
Last song is very important, Joe.
Fine, go ahead.
Ready?
I mean, that's such good acting, Joe.
Oh, thank
Why can't you do that more often?
I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know.
Why can't you play a character that gets
Look
a
at those
full-time
two
job and a
ding-dongs.
license?
I don't think it would be that fun in your life
Oh, yeah?
to play that character. No. And that,
So
just
that was
happened,
real.
yeah.
That wasn't. That actually.
I didn't know how to turn it off.
No, Joe doesn't listen to music, so he sure as hell doesn't know how to run a stereo.
I was born in 1995.
Doesn't
I've never
matter.
touched one of those things in my life. We have iPod Nanos.
But you don't probably know how to use that either because you don't listen to music.
No, it's easy. It's a circle and like a button, and you just hit it.
We just roll out
You can't mess it
I
up.
made 4 different theme songs that we didn't actually want. All for you.
Calm down.
We didn't actually
Yeah.
want.
So, Kevin, I have some questions for you.
Shoot.
I think this is probably the longest interview of
Yeah,
any of
they
the
made it.
episodes
Yeah.
because there was just too much good stuff. It was really hard to cut.
Can you please put that away, sir? This
Look
isn't
at
a
this.
preschool.
Hold on, this
No,
this comeback by Joe.
I fidget sometimes, so this really helps me.
Does it help you meet, like, goddamn sticker book people?
That's a Joe
So what-
Buckley. That's real life Joe Buckley right there.
What that was I was trying to imply that he was collecting stickers in a book like a preschooler.
Yeah, I
But it
know.
just
Yeah.
didn't come out.
No, it
right.
works. It
Okay.
works.
The
Even if
joke works, but
even if you
even-
don't understand it.
But it's
Last theme
Sure.
song, actually.
as your mind went through the files to try and find something to
Yeah,
say.
yeah, the right
This is
words.
the Benevolent Buckley Show, bro.
Yeah, that's
You're
the
like-
name on the goddamn desk.
So you're on
Name on the goddamn desk. Oh my god, that fucking sign. That sign cost $190.
It's $190 well spent as far as
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
concerned.
yeah.
It's a great sign.
We had all these different ideas to backlight it, do all this crazy stuff. It was supposed to be like $10, and it just it got out of control. So
What was it?
The-
Plexiglass?
or like a frosted acrylic.
Lead from your butt.
But like the cutting out of the lettering and stuff like that. But anyways, the budget of the show, it was supposed to only be like $2,000. It ended up ballooning to like $4,500.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody, well, except for some of the camera guys and the sound guy, but really nobody got paid anything, and those guys got
No.
paid jack squat.
Yeah, I got paid in exposure.
Yeah.
Um,
Joe got paid in friendship, like always.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And somebody got ripped off.
yeah, why are we paying dividends on this?
I don't know.
Oh,
I love this.
Yep.
My mother keeps going in. I keep losing a lot of blood. I get no.
I think this was all improvised,
Yeah,
right?
it was.
Like even the
Really sorry.
Oh, yeah, yeah, the kissing.
That was awkward as hell.
Well, you would like come over out of frame and like kind of tell me like kiss him.
oh,
Quick
okay.
kiss. Yeah.
I couldn't remember if I was giving you notes or anything.
If you need anything.
I think Zach just said his battery died 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's a great line.
Kiss his hand.
That's Tom. Tom is great.
So
Zach
good.
is the guy in the middle. Technically, like the DP, and then Nate. Just those guys are great.
Yeah.
What happens when he doesn't sleep?
Hey, pull it together, man.
And then okay. So the other boom, if you see floating above their heads, that's Sam, the actual sound guy, which doesn't make any sense because it's like it breaks the whole atmosphere
yeah.
of the show. Like for some reason, like this is part of the show built in. Like this is what people are watching at home while they're eating dinner.
Comment cauldron.
I think at this point is the very start of whenever I was losing my voice, or maybe. Well, you can definitely hear my voice
Oh,
going
Joe
out sometimes.
screams everything. Even when you're having a conversation
Yeah.
with him one-on-one in the car, he screams at you.
Yeah, I'm a very loud person. I can't help it. It's
If Joe
awful.
If Joe gets to his 60s and still has all his vocal cords intact, I'll
You're
eat
gonna
my
win $10.
I'll eat my shoe.
Okay.
Now these comments, these are all pre-written. Like unfortunately, we didn't have the means to be shooting and releasing these one at a time to get actual comments from like YouTube or
Yeah,
anything.
yeah, yeah.
Why can't wait for you to
But
get out?
I just still think they're so funny. It's one of my favorite aspects of the show.
This has been the Benevolent Buckley Show. Thanks for tuning in. You can leave whenever you want.
Great ending.
It's gonna be all right, bud.
And I think the at least the aesthetic of the end credits is what I took from Svengoolie. That's that left side
Yep.
scrolling while he's
Yep.
doing his outro and try to I really like my dad loves Svengoolie.
Oh, and I'm a huge fan too. I watch it every Saturday at 7 o'clock on
Yeah.
MeTV.
So it was like this was growing up. This was always in the house, and it's just I feel like we did this justice.
Yeah. Did your
Oh,
dad
absolutely.
like the show, or was there a little bit too much like language?
This?
Yeah.
This it's a bleep. So this my parents loved it. Other than
Oh,
the other
okay.
stuff that we do, which is just ripe,
Twisted
with-
in the wind.
Yeah.
letting you go off the rails. So this is very restrained.
Like a Buckley on payday. It's just swinging.
Oh, sure.
But yeah, no, that was episode 2.
Yeah.
I think that's probably one of the. I
Yeah,
think,
stronger episode.
Yeah, I think. Well, I think they're all great, but I feel like what I'm told is that episode and
5.
episode 4 and 5 are like the top 3.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
Awesome. Yeah, I loved episode 2.
any other thoughts?
I'm good.
No, I just now as the show progresses, you start to see the overarching storyline that's going to start building.
Yeah.
You know, if episode 2 was a bit episodic in nature, episode 3 really starts to move forward and an overreaching storyline that will follow through till the last episode.
It's very thin, not like in a oh gosh, what am I trying to say? It's a very small slice of the whole thing, but like you'll see it, especially when we get to episodes 4, 5, and 6, as your relationship, what's his name, Hunter, and Joe's relationship starts to I don't know, just completely deteriorate.
Yeah, things just go off the rails.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, in a good way, though. It's like off the rails, but you're in a go-kart, not on a coaster.
I don't know the difference.
I don't know.
You see, and you see what I see happening here is our actual relationships deteriorating as we record this.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I threatened the belt. I didn't actually, touch it or try and take it off. I feel like I'm going to take it off right now and prep.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
there's
Just to make sure you have it.
There's 4 more episodes of commentary.
You know what? I have a belt, too.
Already yelling at him.
Yeah.
Joe, keep your belt on.
Yeah, don't
keep
you dare try and...
Keep
Mate.
your hands above your waist.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
There'll be a full moon in this commentary.
Oh, gross.
Yeah. My pants are just falling down around my own ankles. My hemorrhoids are poking out.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll see you in episode 3.
I shouldn't have laughed at
Yes.
that.